Welcome. I'm just going to take you through a quick overview of what we do in 80/20 Productions. Our credo when we're building web presences is really this. We're about helping people and organizations leverage the internet for better results. That means more sales, or that means promotion, or it means actually using it as a shop, whatever. Technology is the critical part of that, but it's the facilitator. You're, when we build a web presence for you, the driver. So let's just have a quick look. Web presence has really two major elements, and of course it's about living and working on the internet. The first is aesthetics, which is the style, the brand, the structure, the integration. And the second is why you build it and what you measure it by, which are, business goals, specific benefits that you want to achieve, metrics in terms of numbers of customers and what they buy, and a plan over the life of the presence as it evolves. Okay, so a web presence is three fundamental things. It's about operating on the internet, and that's about the process and the product of your work. It's about the website itself, and that's your place on the internet where people come visit you and see you. And it's about reaching customers through the social networking tools that exist and are emerging. Them being Facebook and Google+. And if we drill down to the next level, really, living and working on the internet is about tools and work product, and being able to have internet-based calendars so other people can see what you're up to, presentations of products, of services, spreadsheets like you do with Microsoft Office, and documents, whether they're reports or letters or whatever. It's also about electronic communications, which traditionally was email. These days it's about voice over IP, which is telephony, and about SMS messaging, all of which you can do interactively on the internet. It's about video and image, and the two tools there are YouTube, where we actually create videos explaining what we do, how we do it, and talking to customers through that media. And of course image, which are photos primarily, but can be anything. And finally, for some people, they want to actually sell and procure directly from the internet, and so it's about e-commerce. And finally, all of that is something that is subject to analytics, watching how it works, seeing if it's working in the way you expect, getting enough customers where they travel through your site. It's about continued development, building on how you see it being used and improving that. It's about technical support, and it's about continual redesign. A website should really change 3 times, 4 times a year to keep it fresh and relevant. Okay, so here are 4 sites. I'm not going to explain them, but in the sort of attachment, you can actually download it, look at this presentation, and click these sites, and then explore them. Quick note on what we do. Typically we design and build a site, and that's agreeing the program with you, doing prototyping. A website is ideally designed as an interactive process, and we build multiple prototypes. And when we get to a stage where we're happy with a prototype, we decide that's a pilot, and we get other people involved, and finally when piloting is over, it's live, and we roll it out and tell people about it. The 80/20 is in fact the first number. The 80 is our involvement, the second, which is blue, is yours. So typically with prototyping, we're doing most of the work, but you're helping and helping us get the design right. Piloting is 50-50, and when it's live, we do 80% of the work. And as I say, these are iterative processes, so you see the circles there. Um, so 20 to 90 days roughly is how long it takes us to get an internet presence up and running and live. Um, we really look to review and adapt and improve at least twice a year, and that's again a process of enhancing, prototyping, piloting, and redesigning, and then review, and again the ratios are explained in the same manner. And finally, hands-on support, which is continual review, changing and tinkering with things, and training people to use the various tools as the tools change and as their uses change. And finally, just a quick note, this is an analytics report, and it shows at a very high level a site that we've built and how that transpires.